Okay, I need to because I'm gonna jump. Spoopy. Hello everyone, welcome back to TomsWeeWorld. So today for Halloween week, I wanted to talk about something a little more serious. This is the first video that I think, well, this is one of the first videos this week that is kind of serious. It's not really fun, but it also correlates with Halloween. So today I wanted to tell you guys my experience with a Ouija board and how it went down. Yes, I fully believe in Ouija boards. If you don't, that's okay. You can give this You can give this a thumbs down if you don't believe in Ouija boards. I really won't be offended. But I just wanted to tell you guys my experience because I know that's something that a lot of people like to hear about, and it kinda also correlates with like story time. So let's get started, shall we? So my first ever Ouija board experience was when I went to my friend Jordan's house. She's been on my YouTube channel before. She was in the smoothie challenge for Christmas that we did, and I think that's the only video. She's gonna be in another Halloween week video, so stay tuned for that. I was at her house with her brother Sean, his friends Alyssa and Iris, and Jordan's friend Riley. She's gonna be in a Halloween video as well, so stay tuned for that if you want to know who she is. It was like midnight and we went outside to play with the Ouija board. Sorry, I'm freaking out because this is scary for me to talk about because things have happened in my room. So before I get further into the story, I will tell you what happened after I played with the Ouija board. Oh, this creeps me out. I feel like something's gonna happen just talking about this. This picture that's crusty of me and my cousin Hannah fell off this shelf up here and like flew near my desk, which is really far away from the wall, so if it fell straight down, I would know. I was trying to draw a comic and it flew off my shelf. It flew off of it. But that was the second thing that happened. The first thing that happened was this tea light. Dakota witnessed it. We turned it on and then we forgot to turn it off, but when we woke up it was off. Or it was vice versa. We turned it off and then it got turned on. Either way, it turned itself off. When I looked at it, the switch was off too. So that's like, we didn't do that. We woke up, it was off. No one came in here and turned it off because we stayed up late. We would have known. Everyone else was asleep. But those are just the two things that have happened to me. I've also had like really scary dreams lately, or really weird dreams, and I haven't been getting a lot of sleep. But that's because I played with the Ouija board again, which you'll see for Halloween week. Is getting back into my story. So I was at Jordan's house. It was midnight. We had let's see, me, Sean, Jordan, Riley, and Alyssa played. Iris sat aside. So we all five of us played on her patio outside because we didn't want to play inside the house because like that's bad luck apparently. But anyways, we played on the patio outside and we were goofing around, of course, because we're teenagers. But it got really creepy and we decided to take it seriously. So when we were out there, we were contacting ghosts. We talked to various ghosts throughout the night. We literally played from 12 to probably 5 in the morning. And then we didn't end up going to sleep until 9 because I don't think we were creeped out necessarily. We were just having fun. We were playing and everything was cool. All the ghosts were like, yeah, we're evil, yeah, we're good. Really normal stuff. None of them really were offensive to us. Is that the right context for that word? Yeah. None of them were really dangerous to us. Like, they weren't gonna hurt us. They never said anything about us. There was ghosts that had followed us there, but none of them had followed me or Jordan there. It was just, or Riley. Riley had no ghosts throughout the whole night. So she's a saint, obviously. They were just talking to Alyssa, Sean, even one talked to Iris, even though she wasn't playing. That's how creepy it could be. So if you think that you're gonna go watch someone play the Ouija board, just be aware that someone could contact you through the Ouija board, even if you're not playing, because it's using your energy. But anyways, so my heater just came on, I'm sorry, but we were probably like halfway through, no, we were probably like a fourth way through our session. Like, we were playing from 12 to 4-ish, 4 or 5, so it was probably like 1 or 2 in the morning. And it got really, really eerie. Like, I felt very eerie when I was sitting outside on that patio, even though I had all those people around me. This ghost had contacted me. It said it was following me. It literally pointed the planchette to me. We asked who it followed, and it literally pointed at me, and we're like, that's never happened. that was the scariest part of that. That it turned to, we're like, okay, this is a strong ghost that we're dealing with. We should not be messing with it. Let's be serious, blah, blah, blah. But we contacted him and he said that he was Tom. His initials were TGN, which are my initials. So I was like, oh, maybe it's my great-grandpa that I never met, that I was named after. And he said it was him. The ghost said it was him, my great-grandpa. And I was like, oh, okay. I believed it for like a split second. I was like, okay, you're my grandpa. And I was like, wait, no, that's weird. You would have contacted me sooner. I never met you. But anyways, so after that I was like, okay, we need to ask it who it really is. And I was like, are you lying? And it said yes. And we were like, okay, what's your real name? And then it just continuously spelled out D-E-D-E-D-E-D-E. And we were like, okay, let's just ask it another question. Stop spelling your name, we get it. So I'm not sure if it's D or DD or DDD that its name. I think it's DD because that's like what I want to call it, I guess. But a fact on its name that I think could be a correlation. I've said that word a lot, I think. This video, I'm sorry. My mom calls our little dog Dee Dee, and sometimes I swear I'm not kidding. I swear to you, I'm not kidding. I hear my mom's voice in a room, and I'll go in there, and she's not in there. Like earlier, the other day, like I went upstairs, and Cooper was not anywhere, and I like heard my mom saying, Dee 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 Dee, in like her weird voice that she uses with our dogs. And I went into her bedroom because that's where I thought she was, because I heard her voice coming from in there. And all I saw was Cooper laying on the bed, which is a little dog. So I was like, what the frick? And then I went to the bathroom and I knocked on the door and she was in there and I was like, oh, poop. That is not my mom that was talking in there. And that's happened before. One time I thought I heard her singing in there and I was like, Mom, and she wasn't in there. So it could be that the ghost is in her room trying to imitate her, or it's in my room and it's just going through the vent because I'm right under her room. Anyways, going back to the thing, he said his name was Dee Dee, and we're like, what the frick, are you evil? And he was like, yes, I am evil. And we're like, okay. At this point, Jordan's dog, Lainey, was like growling in the grass, and we're like, what the heck? And I've heard that dogs have a better sense of spirits than humans do. So that's what really creeped me out. I was like, oh. And there was a huge gust of wind. Like, we got various gusts of wind throughout the night. And it wasn't just because we were outside. Like, it wasn't windy. It was like a little cold because it was summer. We did this in like July, like the end of July or early August. And it wasn't windy. It doesn't really get that windy that late at night. Like huge gusts of wind, not just like a few little gusts. It was like, and we were all just like, we quit talking to him because we were like, not about that life. But that's not the only thing that happened. That was the creepy thing that happened to me. Well, we kept playing, and we moved it inside into Sean's room because Jordan and him have heard like creepy baby noises in their room. Jordan saw a figure in her room when she woke up in the middle of the night. And she was like, oh, okay, but she just went back to sleep because she got balls. But anyway, she saw like a black figure like out, like in her doorway, I think she said. And I don't know how she didn't freak out. She was probably tired. She saw a figure, and then so we were like, oh, let's go in Sean's room and try to talk to it, blah, blah, blah. So we went into Sean's room. Some of the ghosts like lifted the planchette off the board. The planchette's like the thing with the little viewfinder in it, the triangle. We went in there and we had candles and like water because we looked up a few things like water helps contact ghosts, candles, blah, blah, blah. And we were like joking around because Jordan and Riley's friend Aaliyah came over for a little bit, I think. Wait, was that the same night? Anyways, she came over and we were like goofing around because like, you know, 4 teenagers and 2 like young teenagers, preteens, were in there. 3 preteens because of Iris. But anyways, we were just like, We were talking to ghosts, and one ghost in particular was the ghost that she saw in her room. And we were like, oh, okay. And then when we quit playing the Ouija board, we stopped at 5 and then we just talked in Jordan's room, me, her, and Riley, until 9. And we fell asleep at 9 for like, I think it was like 4 hours. And we woke up and we're like, oh, okay, it was hot. I was like, I need to leave, it's hot. But anyways, we went into Sean's room. Well, Jordan went into Sean's room and then she told us. But apparently the ghost like poured an entire glass of water. I don't know if it was full, but a glass of water onto Sean's bed, and the glass was still in the window when Sean woke up, and that was like, that freaked him out a little. I don't blame him, I would have freaked out too. Then we went back into Jordan's room and we noticed that one of her square paintings was like turned upside down. So that was another creepy thing that happened. And yeah, that's my experience with the Ouija board so far. I won't tell you about the Ouija board video that you'll be seeing later on in this week because I already filmed it, but I don't want to tell you any spoilers. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I will keep you in touch if anything else happens, anything else that's creepy happens. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and like this video or give it a thumbs down, I don't care. I will see you next time. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video.